Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon from Audio Addiction, bringing you something a little bit different from what you typically would expect here on the channel. Um, Shout outs to my roommate Alex. He had told me to check out Tribe, which is an artist I am going to be seeing in like 2 weeks roughly. And so to get more familiarized with their music, wanted to check out three of his songs that he had recommended to me to check out first. He's going to send me three more. I'll react to those, and then a B-side fun track that I haven't heard. So I haven't heard any of these songs, so I'm very excited to delve into everything Tribe. Probably will make some sort of like vlog thing about it. Hopefully you enjoy it. I know that's, again, not the typical content you'd see here on the channel normally, but hope to integrate it a little bit more here into the channel as well. So let's go check out Doom Doom Ta. I'm gonna probably butcher a lot of these names, so let's just jump into it so I don't make any more mistakes. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That bass is pumping. I'll tell you what. The layering, man. I'll tell you what, they got it down to a T. Ooh. Cool transition. That like drum roll. Ooh, all right. Got a little bit of a Latin flair to it. I like it. That was sick. The little riser. All right. Ooh, okay. Like the switch up. Ooh. All right. That vocal layering lead in. Chef's kiss. So sick. The drum riser in the background. All right. Is that a key change? I think it is. Woo! All right, back to the original key. All right, cool. That was good. I liked that one. Not that I feel like I wouldn't have liked it anyway, but the vibes were on point, you know? A little sinister, all right? Is this like a setup? It might be. I don't know. There's some lore going on here that I'm not familiar with. All right, guys, that was Tribe's. I don't know if this is a new song. I don't think it is, but this is Doom Doom Ta. I have not listened to this, so me jumping into the world of K-pop, I'm only really familiar with the bands that my roommate Alex shows me, which is I've listened to like Twice, New Jean. Obviously, I know like the popular ones. So I feel like, you know, BTS, Blackpink, stuff like that. But I will say, primarily, my type of listening is not K-pop music. So I feel like I am a little out there, for me personally, but want to kind of break down this song, and the other ones will do the same thing, of course. Really enjoyed the kind of like more Latin, like inspired beat. That was really tight. I don't think typically from again, I come from more of a like post-hardcore, metalcore, like heavier background of music. So I do like the dynamics of this track. It definitely reminds me a lot of that style of music where it's like a little bit more in your face, a little bit more apparent. I will say probably more closely is like the bass playing as well as like the drumming. It just feels a little bit more aggressive. It has a lot more of a like a bite or a kick to it, no pun intended. So I definitely enjoy that a lot about the music. Is that was something I could pick out pretty distinguishably with the type of music that it is. I will say that something I didn't really know, but it was kind of cool to experience this style of music, is that just the amount of like production and layering going on in this track. I know I said it a lot about the Twice EP that I listened to, but I do feel like with this band, you get a lot of great like dynamics, you get a lot of punch, and I think all of the vocal layering going on in this track. I mean, I could probably spend a good 10 minutes just talking about the vocal layering as a whole. So I really enjoyed that. I think it's really rich. It adds this sort of lush feel to the songs itself. And I got to give a lot of props to just any sort of K-pop artist that is doing something like this, where it's a little bit more massive, it's a little bit more in your face. Definitely a cool thing to hear, and it definitely gives me a good vibe overall. So really enjoyed that. I love the rapping parts as well. I think that was a cool kind of change up, and you can definitely tell when those parts are coming in, because I think everything kind of drops out except for like that like low sub bass, maybe a little bit of drumming, but a lot of it is really focused in on the production, how clean it kind of ends up being, and then you add the rap on top of it, and it just cuts through the song super well. So enjoyed that enjoyed that too. Something else I really enjoyed was in that bridge, they did a key change. Always love a good key change. Was really sick. I was really vibing out with this one a lot. Again, this is something that I am very fresh and new to, so any and all help would be greatly appreciated. But I really enjoyed this one. This was definitely a song that just had this sort of like fun, like Latin feel to it. And if this song came out pretty recently, it's a great song for summer, certainly. So the next one we're going to get into is Rub-A-Dum. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But I'm really excited to get into this one. So let me switch this over and we'll hop right into it. All right, guys, we're back. This is the second Tri-B song. I have it all loaded up here. This is Rub-A-Dum. Rub-A-Dum? I'm pretty sure that... I don't know, man. I'm just not good at this shit. I'll tell you what. But either way, it's Rub-A-Dum. So we're just going to hop right into it. It seems very fun, energetic. You got the bright colors. So let's get into this one. I like that little flute. That's tight. Ooh, interesting drums. Ooh, all right. Dynamics on point with this one too. Ooh. I like that editing. Super tight. Ooh, that look violin part. All right. Little Egyptian, like Phrygian. All right. it goes to minor or major. What? Oh, all right. Vocal dynamics. That nice little violin part. All right. Ooh. This is sick. I like this. What a breakout. Nice build up. All right, we're getting it. Ooh. Switch the beat up. All right. That was cool. I like that switch up. Interesting. That's I feel like that's like an edit for sure. They definitely like there's some type of video editing going on there, obviously. But enjoy this one. This one I think very much similarly to Doom Doom Ta. I feel like I enjoyed this one equally as much, if not probably more so. There was some really cool things going on in this song that I think I didn't really pick up on in Doom Doom Ta, but this one absolutely was sick. I like that kind of like in the, I guess it would be the verse. There's just this breakout part where everything kind of drops out and it almost goes like a cappella, but has like some really cool like vocal harmonies going over top. And then there's one of the girls is singing over top of that, which is, it was very cool. There's some cool moments of like key changes, or like like some of this stuff was like Phrygian at some points, like very Egyptian, a lot of like mystery, omni, you know, that sort of stuff. And then it transfers over into like a major key, which I think is really cool. Then it comes back to the original like main chorus part, but that's switched up because there's some really interesting like drumming parts going on, almost like a breakbeat kind of thing going on with that. So it was very intriguing, and I think the reason why I think I've been really enjoying a lot of the K-pop stuff that Alex has been sending me over, recommends me to check out, is that I think it's just such a like a 180 from what I normally listen to, that it's cool to hear just the level of perspective that you have to have when writing and producing a song like this that has so much level and care to detail. Like there's so many cool like things that I don't think I would be able to point out in a reaction video, because there's so much going on in the songs production wise that I would almost be doing it a disservice if I forgot stuff. And I'm almost sure that I forgot a ton of stuff in these videos, but there's something about it that I think the songs, as much as the girls are very talented, I would also say like production value on a lot of these songs are something to really take a listen to equally as much, because there's so much effort that goes into the way that certain drops happen, or certain vocal harmonies fit together, or like certain parts where maybe the rap part fits more strongly than the vocal parts. And like there's a lot of counterbalance going on here that I think really shows the abilities of not only the group as themselves, but I think it also shows that the level of detail and care that goes into their production of the songs. Obviously, multi-million view videos that I'm seriously not surprised why they have such a ton of following, but I think it is from a perspective of music that I think most people wouldn't expect me to listen to or have that sort of appreciation for. I think for me, it's been a really cool experience diving into a lot of these songs because there's just this high level of production in each song that I've listened to thus far, which has only been two. It's just been fantastic. Like some of the best production value I've heard in quite a hot minute. So it's really nice to hear that. They all sound really cool, and I think for me to be able to listen to these songs and then being able to experience them live and seeing them perform this in person, I think that's going to be very interesting. And again, kind of a 180 from what I typically listen to, so I think it'll be a cool experiment. I'm always really open to checking out new music, so whenever I have the opportunity to check out new stuff, I'm going to try to do it. So I'm hoping to integrate a little bit more K-pop into my life. So, if you have any good ones, let me know down below as well too. But we are going to get into the final one that Alex has suggested to me. This is Loro. I think this is like a dance compilation one. So it's going to be interesting to watch that, but also again pay attention to it. And I also have to mention for both Doom Ta and Rub-A-Dum. I don't know why I'm having a hard time saying it. I guess I'm just like, it's late. I'm having a hard time. But either way, I gotta say for both of those songs, like, I'm sure it goes without saying, but the music video quality is just, like, insane. I know it's, like, multi-million dollars worth of, like, team, staff, like people producing these music videos, but I gotta give kudos where kudos are due because they're some of the wildest music videos I think I've seen to date. So very cool. So let's get into the last track, Loro, and let me throw it up and we'll hop right into that one. All right, guys, so we're in the final one. We're moving into Loro. I'm very excited. This is a choreographed video. As I mentioned before, I don't know, I said dance compilation. I feel like that's obviously not what it is, but I digress. Again, this is not, don't beat on me too hard. This is not my space of music, but we are going to get into this last one. If you like these, let me know what you predict in the comments of the other three songs that Alex is going to recommend me to check out next, but I'm very excited. I think both of these songs, both Doom Ta and Rub-A-Dum, I rock with them. They're tight. I definitely dig it. So I can't imagine me not liking this one as well. But let's get into Loro and see what's going on. Sub bass. The contrast, this is tight. Ooh. All right. Ooh. I like that little sax, little horn section, I think. Ooh. All right. This goes hard. This is clean. I like this a lot already. Interesting dynamics. I like this. Once that beat comes in, that's so hard. Interesting. All I'm gonna say is I don't know how they do this singing and dancing at the same time. Oh, the group vocals? All right. That was good. I liked it. All right, guys, that was the last track. It was Loro off of I don't know. It's probably off of some mini album that I don't even know. So we're gonna get more familiarized with it. So if you are new to K-pop, much like myself, make sure to follow along. We're gonna be listening to a lot of K-pop artists go here on out, I'd imagine. So but getting into the song itself, really enjoyed it. Again, very similarly to Doom Doom Ta and Rub-A-Dum. I feel like, to me, they really pull a lot from that sort of Latin, like even some parts like Egyptian, like Phrygian sort of style of music. They kind of bounce between those two different styles of music and also kind of intertwine them in some ways, which I think is really interesting. This one had a really cool like horn section going on, especially in that drop portion of the song. Really gave me that sort of like almost like a Bad Bunny sort of vibe. Even though I'm not even really familiar with Bad Bunny's music, it gave me that kind of, again, Latin flair, which who doesn't love a good horn section? That's all I'm going to say. I mean, I feel like most people like a good horn section or like a saxophone or like flute, whatever. Woodwind instruments are rad. So I definitely enjoyed that a ton. Also brass instruments as well. But yeah, I really enjoyed this song for that reason. I like the rapping in this song, I think, more than the other two. I love that drop out and how like the beat kind of had this almost like dark sort of feel to it. It was really nice paired with the rapping. I thought that was really sick. The chorus was really tight. And in regards to the songs itself, I think overall this one was I wouldn't say as crazy as the other two. I would say this one's a little bit more even keel, which I kind of like. I like that it's very subtle, in its approach. There's like some really cool, like, again, that sort of Latin flair in the chorus. The verses felt very like mild and kind of like, again, there's a lot of cool stuff going on, like if you look at it from a bird's eye view. But I will say as well as that it's not like in your face. I felt like with Doom Doom Ta and Rub-A-Dum, I feel like those songs are like in your face. Like it's immediate, it's aggressive. Like I like that. But I do think that there are bands or artists that when a song's not as aggressive, it's like, I don't know how I feel about that. I actually kind of enjoy it because it gets to show a side of them that I don't feel like I would have gotten if I only knew like the really just like in your face like banger tracks. So I do appreciate the more like subtlety of this song. I think that's the magic of this song, is that it's just a little bit subtle. It's got the vibes, and I think that's what you really need. So, enjoyed this one a lot. I would say out of the three, I don't know which one would be my favorite. I enjoyed all three of them a lot. I would say maybe Rub-A-Dum. I think that was probably my favorite out of the three songs. But they are all really good. I very much am trying to go in an open mind with this because, again, this is my frame of reference. As much as it would look like that I would probably listen to K-pop music, I do not listen to a ton of that. So it's nice to get a perspective change on that, certainly, as well as just trying to like expand my musical horizons. So big salutes to Alex. He's the man, and I'm very excited to go see Tribe in a couple weeks. So if you're coming to the Philly show, say what's up. I know it probably seems like a very short amount of time given the inherent nature of these videos, but if you do wind up seeing me at the show, come say hi. I again don't listen to this type of music, so don't beat me up too bad. So yeah, very excited, and I'm also excited to get more into Tribe. I think they're the type of music that I would listen to, like, on the ride home after a show, like after I get home from a heavy show. I think this music would be bumping. So I'll be rocking with Tribe 100%. And definitely enjoyed all three of these songs. So I'm excited to see what curated musical choices that Alex gives me next. If you have any idea of what you think he's gonna send me, let me know down in the comments, and also let me know if you have any other K-pop groups or artists that you'd like me to check out. Always love to be able to support the K-pop community. I am a Korean myself, so I like to do that, and it's just fun. And I think these, every once in a while, you got to get a band or an artist that is outside of your comfort zone, and you're able to kind of appreciate it for what it is. And I feel like K-pop as a genre is something that I am not remotely familiar with, but I'm excited to delve into a little bit more on. So I hope you will join me. If you like these reaction videos, make sure to let me know down in the comments. And if you feel like my takes are good, if they're bad, also let me know, because I don't know exactly what I'm doing in K-pop, but I feel like some of those things that I listen to within like metal and post-hardcore can kind of transfer over into different styles of music, because music's universal. So very excited. Hopefully you'll be joining me on my K-pop journey, and I would love to see you in an upcoming video. So if you like this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It does go a long way, and hopefully I'll catch you for the next Tribe videos. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Love all you. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.